Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Taking a quick look at AVAX here. We're going to double check a couple of things on the back end, just kind of see where we're at. And I want to say thank you to all of my viewers for the patience that you've been showing. Deeply appreciate that. I know I've had some downtime, but mainly just because we were traveling and had a lot of travel issues. But we did arrive at our location. So if you take a look there, we can see that you're in a nice place right now. It's actually not too bad. This is the Anatora World Resorts over in Dubai. We landed safe. Eventually, it took us about 4 days to get here from the US. So whatever, fun stuff. I'm mentioning that since it's really awesome to have a community that's very, very supportive and thankful too. So I deeply appreciate you all. Thank you so much for your patience. Congrats on our community members' profits. We took a long position from Bitcoin, 28% in 20 hours. We took a long from 63.9 to 65.7. So awesome stuff there. We're going to consider taking some more longs here as well. AVAX and Solana were the two that I was considering. Unfortunately, missed out on my alerts didn't fully trigger with that bullish backtest. And I didn't set one on AVAX, unfortunately enough. But if you recall my analysis from a couple of days ago, we're looking for a bullish backtest of this descending trend line, which occurred. So congrats to those who got into about 35. Some people were posting on Twitter. They got in after my video, and I was super happy to hear that. So congrats, very well done. It's good to set limit orders, folks. Again, you got to be patient and try to find good opportunities. So let's do that here. Let's see what's going on with the daily time frame. Let's quickly, actually, first of all, double check the monthly. This is the monthly analysis. Sorry, correction. The monthly liquidation heat map for liquidation. And we can see here, $40 is close. Sorry, 39 is a pretty heavy concentration there for the most recent week or so. Okay, now this isn't like a massive amount. The most we see it is about 55, but that's a long ways away. But the important thing is probably look at the last 7 days, kind of see where we're at, because this will tell us a little bit different, paint a different picture. We can see shorts are getting demolished right now. So again, folks, be careful shorting in a market that we're in right now. I know there's tons of opportunity recently, of course, but you got to recognize shorts carry more risk. Okay, and a lot of reasons to not take a short is all the liquidation you see above the price action. We identified this a couple of days ago when I last looked at this. So just know. This is not a I told you so thing, but I also kind of hate to say I did. So again, however you want to look at it, this is an area you want to avoid. It's all said and done. We got a little bit of liquidation left. Doesn't mean the price action can't pull back or go up any further, but it would make sense for the price to retrace a little bit to possibly the next key fib level and or just consolidate and leg up again. Okay. Speaking of fib levels based on larger time frames, just to clarify, a little easier to see here when we turn on this price action. But if you look, we can see $37.75 is a round number, is at 0.236 fib level. That's that lower fib. We could very well see the price take off from here after consolidating at that level. Okay, so again, possibility there. Is this a perfect storm? No. We do have this descending trend, and we're still below it. Okay, so we have still a lot of bearish signs here. Let me explain that. When we take a look at the RSI, first of all, we're not over 50 in the RSI. ICP and a few other coins are right now, and those are coins that are taking off, right? They're taking off because, again, they've broken through that resistance level. That's the resistance level. We got to honor it and respect it. So until we're back up over that level, we shouldn't have any considerations for like a high leverage long, if you will, right? You keep it low leverage, keep your position size safe, and make sure that you're in a good situation. It's just not ideal to trade into that. Okay. Either way, stochastic swinging up and money flow index is kind of low. MACD is trying to converge, but hasn't yet. We're on the edge of greatness here, but we're not quite there yet, no matter how you look at it. Okay. So we're in a position where you just want to kind of pump the brakes, relax. Got a ton of resistance above us here with this $42, $43 mark with the volume profile from before. Okay. Now we're building a solid foundation of volume at 35 to 37. So if we look at the most recent range, that 35 to 36 is a good solid support range. So we're kind of in the middle of the range, if you will, based on just the amount of volume we see where people are heavy at either 43 and or 36. Okay. We're kind of smack dab in the middle of that. Either way, 4 hour time frame, let's see what this tells us here. We're above 2 of the 4 moving averages. That's helpful, but again, this 100-day SMA running concurrent with this descending trend, we got to respect that as a likely resistance level for us. MACD is converging 4 hour time frame. We're starting to see the stochastic RSI topping out. There's a strong chance we'll see the price pull back, but again, we're over 50 on the RSI in the 4 hour. That's showing good bullish strength. Okay, that implies the last 24 to 48 hours we have the bulls have taken control. Now, you got to recognize weekends are a little funny sometimes with volume, because we generally see low volume on weekends. Okay, so having said that, today we're probably seeing a lot less volume, the price going up. It shows that we're moderately weak, but again, money flow index is high. However, that's considering the average over the last couple of days, and part of that's the weekend. So Again, weekends can be a little funky, so just be careful. I generally don't love trading weekends. When I sent that Bitcoin signal, it was pretty strong confirming factors, so I felt comfortable with it. AVAX has confirming factors, don't get me wrong. Its 4-hour time frame looks pretty strong, and I'm sure the hourly will probably also confirm that, which it does here. So there's no reason to consider a short is the easy way to understand it. And we do have this nice ascending trend here too. Okay, so again, definitely looking pretty bullish in the overall sense of things. So if you're going to take a long position, just ensure that you take a position that effectively works within your risk tolerance. Okay, because just because me or some other person online is using high leverage or low leverage or whatever, it doesn't mean it's going to work well for you, right? We use low leverage as a community, and it's generally favorable, so I would recommend that at least. Don't follow just these trolls online that are showing how awesome they are when they only post their good trades and they're hitting 200x leverage trades. That's just nonsense. It makes no sense to me. But again, that's the internet for you, and crypto has a unique reputation of being outrageous at any given time. So generally speaking, that's kind of what we're looking at there. So long story short here is the daily time frame is still transitioning, letting us know we have some resistances above us. $43 is that number. We also have liquidation levels above us too, but not too much. Most of it's been swept. That leads me to believe the price is more likely to correct itself to the downside, possibly pull back to this lower level here, where we have that large amount of concentration of volume. So just to clarify here, kind of give you perspective, the most amount of volume we've seen in the last, just say this range here, roughly from, I would say it's about a week's worth of trading. We can see $35 is that baseline. So that's a strong support level for us, so the price doesn't pull back to that range. We should see some consolidation, likelihood of the price continuing upwards. Again, fast forwarding to days or weeks from now, we could very well see the price, do one of these, come up here to do a bearish backtest, and eventually break through that level. Okay. So the key takeaway here is I think getting above the descending trend line is an important thing before we're truly bullish. But I think we're tentatively bullish in this coin right now. I just don't know if it's sustainable considering we're overextended leading into this. Unless Bitcoin pumps, we probably have no reason to consider AVAX is going to take off right now. We do have some, nice qualities here for an ascending trend that does typically break to the upside, but I don't love trading these personally. I prefer descending channels, which are more bull flags. Those have much more propensity after bouncing off, the most recent resistance levels. So in this situation here, things are looking pretty solid. I would say just consider taking profit if you are in profit right now. And if you're considering a long position, I would just wait for a bit of a pullback or to allow the price action to consolidate here first before you take another position. I only say that because this is a weekend. Volume gets really funky on weekends, and we're leading into, we have potential for, the Asian markets to open here in the next 12 hours, and that's when things get kind of funky, okay? So again, I don't love the situation that we're in right now, but as far as, considering a long or a short, we're kind of in that transition, but I think a good opportunity will present itself here soon if we get a bullish back test here and or just consolidate a little bit further. So I'm going to be waiting for the price action to kind of average it out first before I consider a trade with AVAX. What are your thoughts? Comment below, let us know. I'd love to hear it. I deeply appreciate your feedback. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to become a better trader, again, cryptocash.tech is a site, link down below. We've got Trading Academy Community Signals group, which is kind of something along these lines. And of course, we got an awesome community here too that is really just fun to work with. So thanks again, everybody. Deeply appreciate you. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.